we started 5th in the heat, and knew we had to get some passing cars, get some passing points, get into the top 8 redraw, and we made up there to 2nd. We were good. We catching Dover at the end there, needing our lap or something that heat race. Maybe we could have gave him a run, but he was gone. But then we started 4th in the feature and took off, and I was just trying to be kind of conservative and you know, running around there, and the rubber was coming in, and I was a little free early, and then finally we got going and ran back up to them guys right before that red, and then the lap cars were in between us after the red, so therefore I was back a little bit and got going again. And then I'm seeing them guys blue tires. It sucks for them, but that's part of racing, you know, on rubber like that. But I didn't know how. I looked at mine on the red and they were good, so I wasn't worried about that. I was just worried about a bleeder maybe going down or something. But luckily we were good, and we finally won here. So I heard him yelling about it, and I mean, the rule is supposed to be that, you know, 5 laps to go, they're not supposed to be in there or whatever, and that's what he was saying. So I understand his point, I guess, but you know, it's kind of different everywhere, and that's how it goes. But we're gonna run McCool Junction next Saturday, Eagle Sunday, Nebraska Cup, and then we'll come back here in 2 weeks after that for that 2-day show here, and then we're gonna run down to Wichita and Hutchinson towards the end of the month there, and that'll be end of our season. Thank Mid-Nebraska Land Developers, Hoppy's Heavy Hauling, A&L Sales, Stevenson Truck Repair, Salon 18, Smith Automotive, and you know, anybody else I didn't forget on there, Stevenson Truck Repair, and all my guys that help me every week, Ted and Lance and my wife, you know, and Greg Clip and everybody. It's just, without all them I couldn't do it all. So
yeah, it's I raced ASCS for 4 years now, and every pit meeting they say inside lap cars stay in until there's 5 to go in the feature, and then they go to the back. And my best chance to get Ryan was going to be on the restart there, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't have any chance of winning if Dover didn't get a flat, Billy didn't blow or left for a tire. I didn't have any chance, but that gave me hope, and then the officials took it away from me there at the end. That's racing. Sometimes things don't go your way. They know how I feel. I think I know where they stand. I don't agree with it, but that's all we can do. Good night for us. You know, we came from 5th to 3rd in our heat race. Started 6th and 7th in the feature. We finished 2nd. We went forward. We had a chance. Can't ask for much more than that. Yeah, all I had to do was take the green tonight to clinch the points, so I wasn't worried about that. When A feature came, I was game faced. I was ready to go for the win, and you know, most nights I might not be as hot-headed. I don't get too mad too often. You know, I try to stay cool, calm, and collective. You drive with emotion behind the wheel, and it'll bite you more times than it helps you. So, just really frustrating. I really wanted to win one. We'll keep plugging away. We got a couple more ASCS races left, and we'll try and finish it off and pick up a win there. Well, we wanted to win the Nebraska series and win the ASCS Midwest points. We should be sitting 2nd in that after Jackson Friday and Saturday night. Dover's got a little bit of a lead on us, and he's going to be tough to beat. So that was our primary goals heading into this season, and anything beyond that, it's going to be totally up to my crew guys. I can't do it without them, so short track nationals is going to be out of the question unless it's a possibility for them. No question, I'd like to keep racing, but we'll see how the season ends. Jeffries Trucking, Jacobowski Trucking, Jim Bell, Eggert Automotive Sales and Service, in memory of my friend Tyler, TruckerCPA.com, Zaws Farms, Matt helps me out every week. Jerky Trucking, without Mom and Dad I can't do this every week. J&J Chassis, Shaver Racing Engines, unbelievable horsepower underneath the hood. J&J does a great job building a safe, reliable, consistent race car, and without all these guys we wouldn't be able to do this every week. Also, I got to thank all the Nebraska Series sponsors, Carpeland, Saldana Racing Products, Eagle Motorsports, all them guys. I know I'm missing some, but I want to thank them guys for coming on board and keeping 360 Racing alive. Without them guys, we wouldn't even have this race tonight. I wouldn't even have a chance to be mad. So can't do it without all them guys and all the fans in the stands. That surely makes us worthwhile coming out here and putting on a show like we did tonight.
Yeah, well, Rick called me today at 11:30 and said, hey, you want to hop on this thing, put your seat in, come drive it. And I said, well, sure. So I loaded it up, pulled the seat out of the new car I built at home, and went up there, and Steve, Chris, and all the boys, we put this thing together, and got it here. A little tough, hopping in a car that's completely different from what I'm used to. It took a little bit of time to figure it out. We did a lot of changes. We kind of put my crew with their crew and mixed it up, and we had a car the first 15 laps. We had a car. We even had a car the last lap. Lap traffic was a little tricky there with 2 to go on the restart, but coming from 13th up to 3rd, we'll take it. It was fun. I got to thank Select Auto Body, all the guys, my guys, their guys. It's a good night. No, I don't have nothing put together as far as an engine right now. After Dennis and mine was junk, and I don't know. It's all up in the air right now.
Race, I ran 3rd, which for me here is good. And then did some changes. I'm still struggling with the car a little bit. Not quite running what it is. I can't seem to find out what's going on. But started, I thought I'd have a better run at first, but I was just going backwards at first, and then track started taking rubber, and I started going back forward. But I think I still would rather pass cars than cars on tow trucks. So I mean, that's kind of a bad deal. Then after the red, the tires sealed up, and I just couldn't really get a hold of anything. I just was kind of wanted to hold my spot for 4th. I really didn't think I was in 4th till after that red. When I looked up at I was kind of surprised that I was in 4th. And then the lap cars were still in, which I didn't know what the deal was there, because that's usually not that way on the last 5 laps. Well, I think it's probably making me a better driver going to different tracks. I pretty much stayed at one track for a long time, but that's no more. But I'm getting a little more used to these bigger tracks and getting a little more brave, I guess, for going up on the top side and stuff, which I never used to do. So, I don't know. It's been a learning experience, I guess. Abe's Trash Service, they've been with me since I started racing the mini sprints. Matt Hatter Mufflers and Brakes. Dennis, my buddy Dennis's shop. Ostrich Racing Engines helped me out, and Calhoun Oil Company helps me out. A little gas station in Fort Calhoun, so drive through, stop by.
All right. Awesome.